Hello. Multi-monitors are confusing me. Okay. I can see the preview of my stream on my other monitor, and the mouse is in it, so it's kind of slightly disorienting. Anyways, greetings people of YouTube, Duck Creepers here, and welcome back to Duck the Developer for the 8th of September, 2017. We're gonna do some more RPG Maker, since, would you look at that, it opens now. Alright, it looks like it's actually working with the stream itself. That's good. I feel like this is almost certainly way too loud. In what world did I want you to be at 100% volume? Thank you. I can adjust the volume of my headset, you stupid. I'm sorry if I just deafened anyone with that. So yeah, check this shit out. We can run it again. Even if Windows decides to break it again, though, I did find an alternative solution using a Windows 7 VM to run RPG Maker. If I do that, it won't have sound because the VM sound is fucked up and laggy, but it does work, failing this. So that's nice as well. Alright, so if you recall, last time we had the debug room happening. It did work as I thought it would. So that's pretty good. I now have the ability to obtain all the equipment as necessary for the characters. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, I implemented character switches for the crafting recipes. I hate how it defaults to items. I'm still bitter about that. So now it will only show the recipes for the 3 characters in the party, and not do what it did before, which is be fucking annoying about it. And have, like, everything, and it's like, which ones are relevant? Now it doesn't matter. Now it shows everything that it's supposed to, so that's pretty great. I feel like that armor symbol might be misleading, but I don't think there's anything better I can put on her shop. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I need to flesh out some more NPCs, because this town is still fairly devoid of the things it needs to have to be functional. But we're getting there. The skeleton is very close to being put in place. Much closer than it's been before. So, I think I'll start off with working on some abilities. I'm kind of tempted to use the second monitor for this, but I also want you guys to be able to see what I'm looking at, so maybe I won't. I don't really know a good solution to that. Not that it particularly matters, because I don't even know if anyone's watching. I'm gonna guess they aren't, because this is a weird time for me to do this. Yeah, probably no one's listening to me right now. Oh well, that's fine. It's fine. I can just talk to myself. Who needs friends? Not I. Alright. Anyways. So yeah, I wrote draft abilities. Some will probably change even as I try to implement them. Others will probably be implemented and then tweaked in the final version, because it's actually really hard to come up with like 100 attacks and have them all be balanced and shit. you know? It was nice to be able to see everything going on the other monitor. And it's like, well, okay, things are actually working. So that's pretty cool. That means I'll be able to look and be like, oh, fuck, the stream broke. Without being told in the chat. Which is fortunate because there is no chat today. I have to leave at about 1:30, so this will probably be about an hour and a half of fucking around before I have to go. Give or take a little bit. Tomorrow there'll be a Mining Madness stream, probably with Courtney if I can get her to do it, and with Mark if she's grumpy. We'll see what happens. Alright. Rush down. Is that worth being? Yeah, I guess it is. Trying to pick heart amounts that are balanced is hard. Like, there'll be 50 heart cost finishing moves on, like, some of the relics, which are, like, the super rare treasures from dungeons and relic shop, but, and those will be, I think, equipable by anyone, but, that actually brings up a good point. Maybe I'll make them melee, magic, and ranged specific. But I'm also not sure I want to do that. So they might just be generalized and allow for a higher layer of character customization. Like if you're stupid enough to put a magic augment on a character with... Or rather, a magic relic on a character with like a shit magic stat, that's your problem. I don't know how many of those there'll be, but those will have their own abilities. Anyways. Okay. Boop boop. So we want skills. Why are 2 second chances? I guess it doesn't matter. One should be something else. So let's see here. Okay. This is insane. Why did I make it this high? Four and 2. Because I feel like the way it was is just kind of excessive. A lot of these triple hits are like that. What the hell? Whatever. Oh, I know why. It was to make it viable over this option. Alright, I guess I'll leave it. If it ends up being too overpowered, that may change. Stupid game balancing. Alright, so we'll use Heavy Slash as a basis, because a lot of these things work on a similar principle. Rush down. Yay. Spears, because he uses spears. I don't think anyone has a sword. Fun fact. That's a no. No swords. Well, shit happens. That's the melee symbol, I believe. Let's find out. Symbols. Yes. Good. Okay. Is Rushdown what I already have? Oh, it gives defense minus. That's the difference. I was like, what the fuck? Defense down for 5 turns. My screen is flickering. Oh, hi, Zara. Get out of the corner. Get your shit out of my corner. I don't care. Leave. Thank you. I don't care what mail has Windows. Do you understand? Turning the freaking frogs gay. Here's physical. Here's hit / hit 2. This is garbage. Anyways. Okay. Uses Rushdown. Because I am way too lazy to make good messages for that. Required weapon doesn't matter because it's given to you by the weapon. That'd be a good future direction if I were to make a game like this with only one character that could do a fuckload of different shit. That's where the required weapon type, I think, would really come in handy. I think that about does it, except it should be, what, fitting? Fitting? Why is it 20? I feel like that's too much. I did not want 2 minus. Thanks. We'll at least do Dragan's abilities and then probably do something different for a little bit. Did I ask you to copy Heavy Slash again? I didn't, so why did you? Cripple. Thrusts. Lamps through the opponent's weak point, crippling them. Oh, I can't even imagine the types of broken strategies that will come out of this yet. I don't know what this does. Like, what the fuck? Physical, 4. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna keep writing formulas by hand, because this shit that you generate is some garbage. Yeah, no, space in these... I was trying to see how spaces in these formulas would look. The answer is not good. Also, there's a character limit on them, so there's an incentive to not have them be very long. I think I'll just have all the status attacks have like a 50% chance of applying their status. Unless that's all it does, in which case it'll be 100%. That's probably just what I'll go with. Cripple. And we can get a special pierce for this or something. The fuck? I wonder about these animations sometimes. Might use Pierce Special 1 for both, to be honest. To paralyze. TP cost 20. The formula is the same. It's still null, elemental, physical attack. Lit. Alright, that's 2. 2 down. 7 to go for Dragan. What we got next? Dragon Rush. Dragon Rush. Fire melee. We'll give this aesthetic for cripple, since I think that's supposed to be the paralysis symbol. This kind of looks like a dragon. Fuck it. I don't even know what status that corresponds to. Is it taunt? I don't even think I used that. So... I really don't think I used taunt. Skill type, burst, because it's the only one I have. I might make a Final Fantasy type of game at some point with multiple skill types. But this one's all Heartburst. Wish I had music or someone to talk to. I apologize, this one's probably not going to be very interesting to people who watch it afterward. But oh well, what you gonna do? Can't win them all. Fire melee. Yeah. I feel like I should use some of these parameters more. Like, there's so many different possible things. I feel like I'm barely scratching the surface. But at the same time, I'm not sure how many gimmicks you actually need for a game to be interesting, you know? This will probably just be Pierce Fire. Yeah, that's fine. For what it is. One enemy, only in battle, physical attack, Pierce Fire. Where's repeats? 3. Feels excessive, but we'll see. I don't love having the decimals. It's not my favorite. But that's probably just like me being OCD about it. I guess it's because I want it to do 3 hits. It doesn't work very well with the existing formulas for everything else. Because, yeah, I think the only thing that isn't a multiple of 2 are those 3-hit attacks. Yeah, it is. Fuck it. We'll give it a nerf here. We'll nerf that one as well. Any others that work like that? It just bothers me too much. We'll bring him down. Did I get the right one? I did. These are functionally not different. This could be interesting. If I did it for all enemies. And made it a lot weaker. But it did it 3 times. There we go, that's unique. And fits with the name and differentiates it a bit. Okay, that works. I did it. Nailed it. Alright. Making changes. Now I can feel better about not using decimal points. Stupid. Alright, you don't do any of this bull. That's fine. Dragon Rush. I feel like a lot of these are actually Pokemon attack names. I know Dragon Rush is. There's probably gonna be a fair few of those. Final Fantasy attacks. By the end of this. How long are we going here? Stream thing. 22 minutes. One watching. I guess that technically could be somebody, or it could be counting me. I'm not really sure. Never really know with YouTube. YouTube. Tube of you. Free Shavakadu. What next? Revenge. Oh, what a pain in the ass. I did this formula before. I'm gonna go get it. Because fuck that. It was in Heart of Heroes. I wanted this attack effect. It's a bit of a gimmick. So what it does is if your health is below a certain point, it deals higher damage. So you can write if then else statements inside of this. There might be a more elegant solution with like a common event. But for now we'll start with this. Let's see. Common events. Script. Yeah. I mean, I could write it as a common event, but if I did, it would just be like the only thing that does that. So we won't do that. I need to put this in a text box somewhere. Hey, Google Drive, help me out. Thanks. So yeah, that's basically the formula. It does a check on your own HP and figures things out accordingly. Alright. Yeah, when I wrote damage formulas in the past, I had it with the multiplier separated out because this was always the core formula, but now I just kind of distribute it. It doesn't need to be like that. It doesn't really add a lot. Alright, so what exactly are you considered? So you're just null melee, so that's fine. Revenge. Below 25% health. Alright, so you need to be 16 times else 4 times tk minus b dot def and lit. Alright. What a pain in the ass. Do I need these parentheses? I don't know. I'm gonna try it. Animations. Where's the death one? Because that's basically what I want this to look like. Death. There it is. Check this out. I wish I could have animations be conditional too, but that's probably a whole nother level of scripting that I don't really want to get into. Not for 2 attacks. Because I think everything else should fit within the standard fair parameters of how things work. Revenge! I want to test it. Because it'll probably break, because I know this one's weird. So, only in battle, physical attack, 1 enemy, burst. You're supposed to be 10. No debuffs. Alright. I said 10, so why did I type 20? Who knows? Alright, we're gonna give it to him, and we're gonna do a test battle. Oops. Oh, that already comes from... So we'll just temporarily put this here. That's skill revenge. Yay! Haxy debug solutions. I need Dragan, and that's it. First, do that. It seems like it works. Can you attack yourself? How do I reduce your HP? That was the wrong button. That was the wrong button. One of these does it. Oh, cool. F2 does that. That's healing. There it is. F6 almost kills you. So by combining F6 and F7, I can get the... Alright, so that dealt 684. I keep pressing F8! Fuck. Battle. The things. So 684 versus 154. Yep, it works. Lit. See, this is why you can't do this if you can't fucking debug the game. Stupid Windows updates. Breaking all this shit. Oh yeah, this should be less than 0.25 because the upgraded version does 0.5. Below half health. For blood loss. Weird names. That should do it, to be honest. They're pretty similar moves. You'll find a lot of things are upgrades of previous ones because of the nature of the equipment upgrades means that you probably want one of the higher tier pieces to behave similarly. I feel like their stats should almost be switched because of the way the abilities work, but, I don't know. Oh, wait, no. That's not even from a weapon. What am I talking about? Yeah, this one's the offensive armor, basically. Son of a bitch. Because I actually gave him magic from Dragon Heart, so... You're the one that should do that. Fucking A. What's this from? Let's back it up for a sec. Alright, you've exhausted your usefulness here. Begone, thought. Begone, thought! I don't know when the internet started with that, yeah. Okay, so this is the one that does magic, so the magic boost should come on Dragon Heart. So we're gonna rework these. So they have to add up to 100%. This one, I can honestly just change it to an HP boost. And then change the other ones HP boost to a magic boost. Magic. Fuck it. Yeah, that's how we're playing this. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't go through as much as I should have, is do the abilities work with the stats given by the equipment? Sometimes I may have to change things around accordingly because of how that works. So be prepared for that, because there's going to be a lot of it, most likely. Hello. You're the thing I need. This goes here. And this goes here. And these go there. Nailed it. Fixed. Alright. Got him. Alright. So that's blood for blood. How long are we going? Half an hour. Oh, hi, person watching. Imagine that. It says someone's watching. Talk to me, person. I'm bored. Please. I just want friends. Alright. Now we need fire magic as a basis, so we'll take firebolt down here. Scorching all enemies. Boop boop. Only in battle. Scope. All enemies. Skill type. Still burst. How much heart do we need? Abilities. 15. So it's just a standard hit to everyone. Four times a dot mat. I don't love having one defense stat. That's not my favorite. I could have done it like Gen 1 Pokemon, where it's like the attack and defense stat are the same for like special, but I don't really want to do that, so we'll leave it as it is for now. One defense stat, that's workable. It just means you can't have gimmicks like slimes in Final Fantasy that are completely immune to physical hits, but magic fucks them up. I'm gonna probably figure something out. Probably will have slime enemies that are like fuck all for attack power, but just a bitch to take their health down because they have such high defense. That'd be funny. 15. Alright. That's good. HP damage. Fire magic. Fire magic. Dragan is a very offensive character. Like, a lot of characters have like a lot of support skills, but Dragan's just basically all-out offense. It's a tricky balance to strike. Some characters are really support-oriented, some are really offensively oriented. Let's figure out which animation to use, because we're gonna want a fire all, and there's two. Could do that. I like fire all 1 better. So many animations. Fire all 1. Yay. Come on, person in the chat, talk to me. Success percent. I'll probably leave success percent for 100 for everything, honestly. Because it really... Gambly attacks really aren't fun, and it's not satisfying when it's like critical moment in battle and your skill's missed. Like, I want... If people get fucked up and die, I want it to be because their strategy fucked up and not because the RNG roll was bad. So I don't think I'll be playing too much with, like, potluck attacks. At least not for this. Conflagration. I wonder, is that what I named it in the Mystigan game, too? Maybe? I don't know. Fire magic, yep, looks about right to me. So that's the armor. 3 more. 3 more. What's next? Flying leap. That's a stronger attack on one enemy, so we can use rush down. Well, actually, no, heavy slash is a starting point. It's all about, okay, what's this most similar to, so I have to do the minimal amount of data entry that I've already done. Flying leap. Do we have anything that looks like wings? Those Dragoon classes are always jumping around. I guess we have feathers. That's fine. Oh, that's a wing. There it is. I hate these descriptions. I have so much more sympathy for the terrible descriptions of everything in most video games now that I've tried to do it myself. It's one of the hardest and stupidest parts to actually think of what you want to write. Because it's like, you know all the statistics, but what can you write in one sentence that's, like, helpful in any way? You can't, really. What looks like it would be... I saw one called Body Slam. What's that about? That works, to be honest. This one's ridiculous. Maybe for an enemy that will be useful, but... yeah, I think we could go with Body Slam. I feel like that's the closest any of this is gonna come to conveying that you actually went up in the air. Skills. Wow, I clicked it by accident. I was trying to look at the menu. Alright, so you cost 20 and you deal triple damage. I feel like that should be less. I feel like it should be 15 for triple damage and 20 for quadruple. I shouldn't even call it triple damage, because really it's 1.5. But I'm going with, like... no, actually, yeah, it is triple damage. What am I talking about? I'm retarded. Ignore me. So yeah, we'll knock those down a peg. Flying leap. You're 12 and 6, not 64. That will never deal any damage at all, if that's what it has. Flying leap. Physical attack, body slam. Oh, fuck. Okay, I already had that as magical. Not that it matters. Also, everything can crit. A lot of games don't have magic able to crit for some reason, and I really don't know why, because... well, I guess the idea of crits is like you hit a weak spot, but I don't really give a fuck. Should still be able to score crits. Just you got a really good hit in. And besides, who's to say a fireball can't fucking hit someone in the right spot? Who knows? Fucking stupid game mechanics. We'll make that 15. Alright, that should do it. Next. I'm just gonna go straight to Armageddon because... Okay, that one's fire. It's a bit stronger. And costs a bit more TV. The strike with the power of the apocalypse. Unleashes it on a foe. Power of the apocalypse. Do that. Physical attack. One enemy. 20. Armageddon. It's fire. So now I just need to pick an animation. Animation. What's a good one? Maybe the neutral magic things. Where is it? There it is. Maybe just that, to be honest. That's what I would use, but the thing is this is meant to display across everyone, so it won't work right. I'll probably just do this, neutral one. That's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Fire melee. And one more. What? Aerial Doom, right? What's something that hits all foes already? Didn't I do one? Conflict. Oh, but that was a magic. Fuck it. It was just... Oh, yeah. Okay, I did change that, I was gonna say. Herp derp. What you got? Aerial Doom. It's a Batwing because icons. Ugh. Why do I feel like I have to throw up right now. I don't know why I feel sick. I've been fine all week. Death from above. And it's weak, but hits everything. Right. Right. 2. And 1. Actually, we'll just do that. That's fine. No sense in having a redundant 1x. Repeats 3 times and costs what? 20? No, we'll leave that at 15. On all anemones, Eminem is a rapper. And he's a white male. 4 random enemies would almost always just hit everything. Okay. That's from above. The triple hits are just kind of useless gimmicks, if I'm honest. But I kind of think it's cool to have at least a few attacks that repeat like that. It makes it more dramatic. And yes, they're all triple hits, because generally I find double hits to be not as satisfying. Besides, double hits would mostly be covered by these attacks that already exist, that are just the defaults that everybody gets. So, no real need for that. It's not like Pokemon, where multi-hit attacks can get around like Focus Sash or some shit. You know? What am I looking at? This one. Oh, I hit the wrong one. God damn it. Firebolt. Go back onto this. As for which attacks of these that I would actually use, well, you're gonna have to watch me play the game to find out. I don't even know that answer yet, to be honest. Alright. Aerial Doom. Fly into the air, rains down. Death from above on all enemies. Okay, all enemies. Only in battle. Animation. That's what I still need. And also changing this. So what's a good... I might just do Pierce Physical, because it'll replay a bunch of times and be dramatic. Anything long would be bad with a multi-hit attack, so yeah, we'll do Pierce Physical. Pierce Physical. Pierce Physical. Alright. That should do it for Dragan. 1/9 of the character skills. Let's go. Alright, let's tack them onto their weapons and then test them out. Hello, person watching again. Please talk to me. I'm bored of talking to myself. Okay. Attack. Equip. No. What am I doing? No. Aw. Sad. Hello, Steel Nitrogen. Welcome to Meme Hell. I'm your host, Ducking Creepers. Watch, that's gonna be the only message I get this entire stream. It'll just be there forever. Now! Alright, rush down. Cripple. Yeah, cripple makes sense with the stats. And Dragon Rush. And then armors. This one gets... So yeah, each character has 9 skills, because 3 equips that are custom to that character. And then each one of those has 3 variants. So yay, math. Revenge. Blood for blood. And conflagration. The ones that I had to switch. Let's see if the headgear has reasonable stats for what they do. This will basically amount to being my testing of, do these things actually make sense when used in tandem? Let's find out. Drake's Skull. Oh, oops. Steel Wing. That's what I want. Flying Leap, that doesn't matter. It's only one. Aerial Doom. Sure. That makes sense. Yeah. We did it, Reddit. What do these actually add up to? 50%? Yeah, 50%. Alright. So Dragan should be functional now. Alright, let's test that theory. Eventually I will have the debug room do this, but I don't have it yet, so we're just gonna do it here in battle test. Battle event. I don't even know how to use this. What does this do? Why can you put battle processing in a fucking battle? I guess you could use that to make like multi-stage bosses or some shit, but I don't understand how it works. Oh, condition, turn number. Okay. Alright, I see how that could work. Maybe. We'll see how good I actually get at this. Everything. Battle test. Let's go. Enemies. We only need one as the maximum for now. Battle test. Alright, so we're gonna give him this hypothetical. His magic's okay. Actually, we'll just ignore the shield slot, because we're not even concerned about that right now. Let's go. Hey, look. 5. They should always have access to 7 abilities. I would love to somehow make it 8, but that would require another equipment slot, and I don't know what I would do with that. So, lucky 7, y'all. Alright, let's see. Excuse me. There it goes. And revenge works, and this. Cool. Okay, the colors still work. Alright, now let's use the next 3. Golden Glory, Break Skull, and Primal Link. Cripple. Excuse yourself. Why do you keep missing? I don't even know what the formula it uses for that is. It might have something to do with luck, but who the fuck knows? Blood for blood, and oh, this will be the cool one. It's a little long. But oh well. It's fine. Alright, so those work. 3 more. And then we'll do something else. Alright, Dragon Rush on your dumbass. Cool. Conflagration. Shouldn't that hit everyone? Oops. See, this is why you debug, kids. Because I didn't change the scope. There we go. There it goes. Cool. Yeah, I don't really love the way Aerial Doom ends up working out. Maybe I'll make it a double hit and boost its power. Just to make it take a little less time, animation-wise. Or maybe I'll make it a defense ignoring. That's fine. I just wish there was like a really quick animation that I could use to have it hit everything. Or like I could adjust the speed of the animation. I guess if I really wanted to, I could make like one where I delete a bunch of frames and that effectively makes it double speed, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. Maybe I'll just make it 4 times 8 ATK minus 2 times 1. Have it hit everyone twice. It's kind of stupid, but whatever. I don't want it to take 20 years to go through the animation. Not that anyone's going to use that when their alternative move is called Armageddon, but you never know. Anyways, let's try to fix that again. Is there something in particular I was testing? Oh yeah, these all were. Well, let's try the new version of that. Alright, that's more tolerable amount of time, I think. Cool. Alright. That may change at some point in the future, because this still isn't my favorite, but cool. Dragan works. I'm gonna take a short break, because I gotta pee. And then, we'll move on to maybe doing a shop design, because I still got about half an hour before I have to go. So, let's find some break music. Wouldn't Armageddon be considered a hit all skill? I mean, yes. I hear where you're coming from. I considered a lot of names for this. I could always change the name of it and have Armageddon be a finisher. But the finishing attacks that are like insanely powerful are gonna come from relics, which are super rare items found at the end of dungeons. And, this would be way too overpowered if it hit everything, and I want it to deal massive damage to one target. But yeah, I definitely hear where you're coming from. The name of this may change, I'm not really sure. But anyways, so let's see, what can we... You know what, fuck it, I'll be 30 seconds, y'all will live. Hold your horse. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking of doing, is putting on elevator music, but like I said, it's like 30 seconds. I'll find some sort of we'll be right back thing to do in the future, probably. I have a lot to go with as far as stream layout. I did set a goal of getting 10 simultaneous live viewers. I was like, okay, I'll start working on stream layouts. But, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, so I might just do it anyways. We'll see. Maybe I'll make a generic Duck and Creepers stream layout. Have like, we'll be right back and shit. I'll work on it. There's really no harm, no foul. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference as far as who's gonna watch me ramble. Because if people are here to listen to me, they ain't expecting much. Or they shouldn't be. Alright. Let's put the fork in the garbage disposal. Alright. This is gonna be skins. This is gonna be relics. It's gonna be a place to teleport. What else do we need to do in this town? This is gonna be a silly Easter egg room full of like the Scrub Club, because it's the Scrub Pub. And this'll be, well, the inn. I don't imagine people actually using it much, but it can act as a headquarters for the characters, and hell, you can maybe even talk to the characters who aren't on your team. That would be a nice gimmick. I don't really know how to do it, but it's a thing. And then once all of those are in place, the town will be good to go. Skins probably won't even immediately be implemented, so I just might make this locked for first release of the game, but we'll see what happens. Let's make an innkeeper. Let's see. Yellow eyes, because that's how we start them all. Boop, boop. Type 5. Okay, I kind of like type 5 for her. Let's see. Alright, listen, like, to see the head shape, it's best to not have hair. You have to build their face in a certain order to make sure you can see what you're doing. I don't need the attitude, mister. That looks okay. Let's see. Type 13 front hair. And then happy mouth. Bald innkeeper. I mean, yeah, you know, your statement wasn't wrong. It would be a unique surprise. These eyes? No. I hate changing the eye level. It never looks right. It bothers the shit out of me. I don't even know what fucking traits to give her. I mean, realistically, probably generosity, because she's gonna let people stay at her inn. Excess generosity, deficit, justice, pharmacist, or maybe saint. Yeah, no, I like the deficit justice thing. It's not like it really makes that much of a difference. Actually, Saint could be a good character class for an innkeeper. Again, not that they're playable, but maybe deficit creativity. Fancy green eyes. Fuck if I know how to do this anymore. What's like purple? I need purple. Or on something. I guess I could have her wearing white in the overworld and pink in her character picture or something. Because who the fuck needs it to make sense? Yeah, I like this dress. At the same time, the white looks so... It's kind of wedding dressy, so it's not my favorite. I hate... These should just connect to each other. I hate that they don't. I hate that the face... Like, the portrait and the overworld character have different fucking outfits. It drives me nuts. These should just directly correlate. Like the face does. There should be none of this, oh yeah, you can't fucking match it up. I hate that so much. Go with that flower in hair aesthetic. I might, to be honest. That can be her little accent thing. For some reason I keep hearing the name like Elena in my head when I look at her, so that's probably gonna be her name. Name. Oh, sick. It just defaults to name meaning. Whatever. Helen. Alright. I'm just gonna go with that. I just wanted to make sure I was spelling it correctly. Because spelling is important. Not really, but we can pretend that it is. Elena. Alright, so that's face, character, anything I'm missing that I was supposed to change and didn't, no. Cool. Alright, and now we leave RPG Maker for the wonderful world of external image editing. I was actually able to find the place that RPG Maker stitches together its things for portraits, but I really don't want to fuck with them. Because if I do, then I'll lose access to something. So it's not like I can just add other colors. If I could just add a custom colors, that would be great. But even so, no matter what, I'd have to externally process things. Because, the eye color, there would be absolutely no way for me to do that and have it not be retarded. Nice background, thanks. I have a whole mess, actually. Oh, okay, that didn't actually cycle. Lots of weeb shit in here. I'll just go into the folder. I hoard random backgrounds of things. I've had more in the past, but I started doing new ones in 1080p, so it's like not quite as good. Weeb is decent to me. Yeah, it's a good thing, because almost all of it's weeb, and the rest is fucking, like, nerd video games. Icy is the only one I wish I could find a better image of. Like, this was a bitch to get to look even okay, and I know it looks horrible, like, when you zoom in, but the art was so small, and it was literally the only art piece for that game, and I liked it so much, and it was like, god damn, what the fuck? I want better backgrounds of Icy. Oh, the toolbox is covering the chat. We don't want that. We don't want that. Alright. Listen up, Elena. You gotta go in a little box here. Now, I did not want you to do that. Windows. No one asks you to do these things. You just do them. The fucking subpixels on my monitor are all busted. Like, unfortunately, you guys can't see it, but it gives some ridiculous effects with these little squares. Just flickering subpixels everywhere. Stupid ass monitor. I could use my TV to just do the stream itself, but I don't know how to do that, so, and also it's kind of annoying because my keyboard's over here. Alright, that should do it. Alright. Left eye is lime green. So, how are we gonna get that? Over this way. 35? It's a little bit too yellow. Let's see what 40 looks like. We don't want to make it too far green either, because we gotta make it easily distinguished from the spring green right eye. That's convincing. Alright. Boop boop. Elena. Gotta get your eyes done. Stupid freehand select tool. Sucks. Bunch of fake news. Alright. Further down the green we have this shit at like 110. That's fine. Nailed it. Kind of unsettling, but so are about half of them when they get these eye colors. Oh well. Okay. Spring green. This is a good one. Alright. Let's do the color. Do the color. Oh, excuse me. It's like really tiny amounts of pixels. I just don't do this with anything but hyper zoomed in boxes. Let's make it bigger. At least they have the decency to save the sprites as PNG images so they can be externally fucked with. I just wish I knew what fucking size boxes to put things in. Like, I wish they would generate these as like a sprite sheet with like lines in between them, so you knew the exact space that gets used. Because then I could just full-on pixel things in, or stitch them together, because like, I know I could potentially put like 8 in one of these images, but I'm afraid to touch it because I would get it off by like 1 pixel and then none of them would work. So they all get their own sprite sheets, I guess. It's really my only means of doing it. Pain in the ass. There we go. Elena. Alright, let's see, how long's it been? Alright, I can do a little bit more here. So let's see, what would the in have? Obviously a front desk. I would probably go upstairs, and that will be the characters' rooms. So the inn will have a lot of submaps. As for the ground floor, I guess it kind of could have a lobby type of thing to the side or something. Who fuck knows, to be honest. Not me. What's the shape of the building? Let's see. Alright, so could go with that general shape for the ground floor, and we'll figure out how the fuck to deal with it. New map. In. Tile set. Interior. Battle back. Not that any battles are probably gonna happen in here, but who the fuck knows. Excuse you. Now we're gonna start. Fuck it. We're gonna start with a copy of the dojo. Map properties. In. Town 1. No. It's the interior of a room. These ones? What the fuck? I guess that, to be honest. This is the right town music. Yep. Okay. We'll start with it being like 40 by 40, so we can just roll with it. Can you zoom out? That's how. Alright. Let's just scrap everything. Just gonna start with this as a canvas of blackness. We'll just pencil in all of this. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so. No, stop. Not that. Not there. Just go somewhere in like the bottom middle, and then we'll just size things accordingly. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, which type of floor did I use in here? It's the horizontal, so this can have the vertical and make it different or something. Different. I'm so different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 3. Excuse me. What did I just say? 7 by 3. That's a good entryway. We're going to build a wall. It's gonna be a great wall. Oh, this already had vertical planks in the medicine shop. Oh well. I don't care. Build a wall. Tremendous wall. Bigly. This was a bitch. I'm not doing this again, ever. I used the shadow pen to make a dark wood block, because that works, for some reason. No one has to know. It's because this stupid building aesthetic is like dark wood, and I wanted it to match on the inside, and there was just no good means of doing that. Well, you know, you just gotta kind of fudge things sometimes. Build a wall. Alright. has an entryway. So then it will widen out into, let's say like a 13 block. 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Have 3 more. We'll have Elena behind some desk at the center. Excuse you, RPGMaker. Alright, these are full blocks anyway. Or are they? I don't know. I apologize if you can hear people outside. We can have the stairs over here. And then have this side come out into some kind of common area. We'll just put Elena in here. Elena. Whatever. Can't even say my own character's names right. 'Cause I'm garbage. Alright. We'll make this one wider. Right here. That'll create a decent space of nothing where the stairs can go. How do I make stairs going up look convincing? Fuck. I haven't had to do that. Ever. It's like that. Maybe. Can I put doors? Well, I don't really want one. Just want it to kind of go up. Let's see. Excuse me. Not over there. You know what? No, I don't like that. Maybe just do that. I feel like that's passable. How do I stairs? I don't know. I think Steel Nitrogen left. Because it says one watching now. Oh well, that's fine, because I'm probably going to wrap up soon. Just going to create the basic infrastructure and like a work to get in. And then I'll probably wrap it up. Next time I should hopefully have the inn finished, but I also don't want to promise that necessarily because it might not actually happen. Alright, so how big should this room be? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 2, 3, 4. No, that's too big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could do 9, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll do a 9 by 9 for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Fill that shit in. Oh no. That's wrong. Excuse me. How the fuck does it decide to do this? Whatever. Poor RPGMaker doesn't know how to do its weird tile selections sometimes. Oh no, that's not right. I have normal walls up here. Always map the floor first and then build the walls around it. It's indescribably easier to do it that way. I'll add some kind of fucking area rug. Kind of like this. Could add the green one, because it matches her colors. But I also kind of like the purple. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Alright, let's add a warp. I'll deal with upstairs at a later point in development. There'll be people over here. It'll be fine. Just gonna make the skeleton of this, and then I'm probably gonna skedaddle, because I have a meeting in 40 minutes with real important people. It's like a half stream. Not really. Most of them have been 2 hours, so it'll basically be a 3/4 stream. My usual target's 2 to 3 hours. It usually ends up being around 2. So, it's fine. Quick event creation. Warp. Or transfer. Take you to Glistening Glade. Put you here. And you face down. And then likewise here. Door. What kind of door? One of these? Destination. In. Go here and face up. Or, actually you don't let me do that, but I can fix it in here. God bless them for having this door opening script, because I don't fucking know how to do it. This is probably the team I'm actually going to use when I play, by the way. Because I want one character from each element, and I want one character with each combat style. So this ain't a bad way to do it. I like these guys. Doesn't matter, because I'll probably play it 3 times to get all the characters, because it's going to play differently depending on which ones you use. So we'll see. Alright, yeah, she doesn't say shit yet. Cool, you can walk up these, and then this tile will warp you, and then when you come down, you'll land here. I like that. That's fine. Cool. Alright. Alright, so Dragan got his abilities, and the inn is now open for business. Sick. It occurs to me that you probably will never even know these NPCs are named in the normal course of gameplay. Maybe I'll have like I'll probably have a talk option at some point where you can talk to them about random shit. Alright, so that should probably do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, especially Steel Nitrogen for being the only person who talked in the chat for any amount of time. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe if you really did, and I'll see y'all tomorrow with Mining Madness, and then next week with who knows whatever the fuck. Y'all know the drill by now. Not really. I don't even know the drill by now. But yeah, more shit. Stay around and stuff. Goodbye. Peace out. Bye, Felicia.